Bo here, and welcome to Bo Night Daily. So I'm basically going to give you a full review of my month in Porto and add comments to the beginning and end of all the videos to kind of show you what was going through my mind, what's actually my favorite videos, what ones are my least favorite sort of thing. So hey, before we even get started, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. This isn't even for me, this is for the YouTube algorithm to show this video to other people that want to move to Porto, check out Porto. So hey, let's jump right in to video number 1, which is me moving to Porto Escondido. In this video, I start out in Guadalajara, I end up in Porto, I show you my hostel, I even show you how to get free food in the airport. Roll it, let's do it.
Hola. Buenos días. Muchas gracias. Have a nice trip. All right, thank you. Good morning and welcome to a brand new video on Bo Night Daily, where I show you a glimpse into my daily life. Today, I am moving to Porto Escondido. Let's do it. Every single time you fly in Mexico now, you have to fill out one of these annoying, like, I don't have COVID forms. So it's super easy, like they don't even check it, but still gotta fill it out. This morning, I would give the airport a 5 out of 10. Valeris, you need to do better. Like chaos at the check-in. I pre-checked in. I should have had to drop off my check bag, but it was pure chaos. Security checkpoint though, A+, super, super quick. And one thing I have been testing out in Mexico is I've been like seeing how long it takes for me not to have to show my passport. And this is the first time I've had to show my passport like the whole time I've been here. So really, technically, you need a passport to get in, but after that, I mean, I think today I could have got away with just showing my driver's license from the States. So this is why I always show up to the airport extremely early in the morning so I can eat breakfast, and I even directly like made myself a layover in Mexico City so I could have good internet for a couple hours and eat lunch there for free at the lounges. So this morning, it looks like I'm having some sort of, I can get it open, some sort of like vegetarian biscuit, it looks like. A croissant with cheese. This is actually, I had this the other morning here, whenever I flew to Chihuahua. It's extremely good. Croissant with cheese and ham, and a latte. The only thing is here, you just leave a tip. I mean, but if I bought this in Guadalajara, it would easily cost me anywhere probably $5 to $15, especially like, because this is almost like Starbucks quality. I guess I should have stayed in the lounge a little bit longer. I just got to our gate, and the plane's not even here yet. We're supposed to be boarding in, supposed to board it 10 minutes ago. Oh well, I can always go back. Just got to my seat. I'm flying Valeris today. I always joke about Volaris being like the shittiest airline in Mexico. I actually really like it. This plane actually has a little bit more room, and you can see, I'll show you here in a minute, under the seats and stuff, it's just like really roomy. I don't know, it's like all of the other planes, like the American Airlines and stuff, they're all packed underneath the seat. Here it's just like, it reminds me of like a skeleton. Volaris isn't all that bad as long as you're not 6 foot tall. I still have like, I don't know, what is that, 3 or 4 inches? So I've been doing this and putting it like on there. Well, now my phone's stuck. So you can watch me break it loose. It's just a little broken out. Don't do that. Just jumped off of a live for Knight's Toys. If you guys want to go check that out, I will put the Instagram handle right here for you guys to go check it out. It basically discussed all Knight's Toys, where it's been, where it's going. It was a bit stressful though, because I was like looking for like a meeting room in the lounge, and they don't have any meeting rooms. But I'm on to my second meal of the day, and I have to eat very quick because that meeting took about 30, or that live took about 30-45 minutes, and my plane boards in like 15 minutes. This is why I took a flight that had a layover in Mexico City. Look at that pizza. The caprese salad I would give an 8 out of 10. I really like the caprese salad. Let's try the pepperoni pizza. Pretty awesome. I love olives. The cheese is perfect. The crust isn't thin. It's definitely not too thick. It's like personal pan, very special. That's what personal pan means, I think. And it has peppers on it, pepperoni, like normal. Let's give it an 8.2. Last but not least, the flan. Covered in caramel. I give it a 9 out of 10. It's pretty good. Just got on the plane, and I guess they don't call Volaris the shitty airline in Mexico for nothing. Look at this.
Bienvenidos a Volaris, se encuentran a bordo del vuelo 130 con destino a Puerto Escondido.
So the cylinder in my seat's like broken, and it just instantly leans back every single time. So I land in Porto. It's hotter than hell. Should not have wore jeans and like a sweater. But I went to the tax counter. They said 350 pesos. I came outside, just ran into Dominic.
Hey guys.
And I'm hoping that they have room in their car, because it's only like a 28-minute walk. So really, I could walk it. Do I want to walk it? No. But I'm definitely not going to spend 350 pesos on my private taxi.
So he's going to grab a ride with us?
Yeah, so I'm going to bum a ride. There's a slight change in plans. Dominic, I think his car was going to be full, so I split a cab with some other guys, 70 pesos each rather than 350 pesos. I'll pay that every single day of the week. We're going to the center, which is pretty close to my hostel, I think. Well, that was kind of an epic fail. Taxi took me like maybe 3 minutes down the road, and they dropped us off at the supermarket. That was not close to where I'm staying at all. However, it's like another 15-minute walk, and I was gonna grab a Colectivo or something, and I decided, you know what? I can walk that far. So that's exactly what I'm doing. Rolling my shit down the road. Just got checked into my hostel. I am exhausted. So the taxi driver took me in the middle of town, dropped me off, and then was too prideful to get a taxi to here, so I just checked into my dorm. I'll give you guys a quick tour. Here is everybody else's stuff. Like, the dorm's full, it looks like. Here's my bed. Luckily, I did get a bond and bunk, not a big deal. Yeah, that's my bed. That's my locker. Guys, it's so freaking hot. I put on my swimsuit. I'm gonna go jump in the pool real quick and then figure it out. The Wi-Fi here is not very good, so videos may be a bit delayed. That is it for today. I'm literally not gonna do anything. This looks like the sun's about to go down. Thought about running out to the beach, but I am completely exhausted. We're having a family dinner tonight at the hostel. Another reason why I love hostels is as soon as I walked in, I saw the activity board and I was like, hey, you guys have an activity day? He's like, yeah, there's family dinner at 8:30, you wanna go? So for 100 pesos, stir fry, hell of a deal. So hey, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in 2 weeks, or maybe even before. So I'm planning on going to the beach, and I'll probably film a day once I get settled down in Puerto Escondido. So at the latest, I'll see you in 2 weeks. Bo out.
Subscribe now.
I hope you enjoyed that video of me moving to Puerto Escondido. That was actually the beginning of this chapter. So hey, let's jump on the second video where I take you to 3 beaches that are super easy to access in Puerto Escondido. I catch up with my friend Dane, that's also a YouTuber, and you can go down below. I'll link his stuff and you can actually go follow him. I would super appreciate that because he's a great guy. And let's jump right into the 3 beaches that are easy to access in Puerto Escondido. Go. From Puerto Escondido, and welcome to Bo Night Daily. Today we're gonna basically just go look at beaches. It's Saturday. I have no school. I go to school Monday through Friday right now to learn Spanish, but I have no school. Basically today I'm dedicating to filming you a video. So there's about 7 to 8 beaches I think in the area. Actually I haven't been to all of them, so we're gonna jump on the motorbike and just go check them out. But cheers, first time in the morning coffee. I'm running a little bit behind this morning, had to do some Knight's Toy stuff, but I want to run out and see if I can see the surfers. Just jumped on the bike. First beach we're gonna go to is called Zicatela. I believe they should still be there. It's about 9:25 right now. Hopefully they haven't left yet. Just made it down to the Zicatela area. Right here's the whole street. They actually had the other side blocked off for some reason. The cops and everything were there. I don't know if there was like a shooting or death down there. There's no telling. But right here is my motorbike that I bought. Cost me 600 USD, and I cannot tell enough people, wear your damn helmet. Like, so I came up on a wreck on Tuesday night that I had to like take the girl to the hospital and everything. Like, she wasn't wearing a helmet. Wear your damn helmet. It's not that hard. I actually splurged, and I felt guilty that I splurged, that I went out and bought like a special helmet and everything. Cost like 60 USD, which is really cheap for a helmet, because it would have been a whole lot more expensive to go to the hospital with a head injury. So go buy yourself a helmet. They aren't that expensive to get a badass helmet like mine. Looks like I'll have to wait a minute to fly the drone because all of the paragliders are just coming in. Normally they'll come in and then there'll be about an hour and a half break, and they'll come in again. I really don't want to accidentally kill a paraglider. Right here's one's coming in behind me right there. There are a lot of surfers still out there. None of them are really catching waves. I don't know if the waves are dying down or they're taking a break. I don't know how surfing works. But there's still some paragliders or skydivers in the area. Looks like we still have 2 more to go. Once they land, I'll take off because I don't want to cause any issues. So here comes the last 2 right there. So that was Zicatela Playa. Right now it's actually like the waves and everything I've been told are really, really like shitty. Come February, March, I may still be here. Like the waves get 50 feet high, like literally it comes all the way up into here. The beach looks massive behind me, but supposedly the water comes all the way up in here and literally you can't get past your ankles or you'll get sucked out. Like even right now, the lifeguards and everything are very vigilant. A lot of people go swimming here, but I mean, it's pretty dangerous. I go swimming here, but yeah, the waves get like 50 feet high. Lifeguards right now are pretty like touchy on people going out there. So that was Zicatela. It's not the place to come whenever the surf's extremely, extremely high. A lot of rip currents. And there was even a person that died here the other day, like 2 weeks ago on Sunday, like at 10 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if this is bad or good. I am the guy that like preaches about always wear a helmet, but I'm also the guy that's driving around with one hand on his motorbike. Granted, there's nobody else on this road, like, but one hand driving his motorbike and the other one like, you know, just vlogging casually as I drive down the road in Zicatela. Right now we're heading to La Punta, which is a different beach. It's more of the backpacker area. La Punta Playa is directly behind me, but first I'm gonna see if I can climb up on top of this abandoned building and get you guys like a quick like overview shot. I don't know if I'm gonna fly the drone here, I might. This building is a little bit creepier than I expected. Like downstairs it smells like shit. Somebody has been like, I don't know if living here or just like using the restroom here. You know, there's like no restroom. Right back here though, you can tell somebody has been living here. Somebody spent the night here a couple times. There's all this stuff. And right over here in the corner, I'll show you here in a minute, there is a shank. So probably not gonna set up camp here. Probably gonna show you the shank and then get out of here. Let me give you a couple points of reference. Right down there is Zicatela. Like this beach never ends hardly. Like it's probably a good, I would say 2 to 3 mile stretch all the way down there. This is actually in La Punta, but it's like the edge of La Punta. All the way down there is La Punta. Probably won't go down there, but right here in this area is like my favorite place right in between. So there's like, especially during the weekdays right now, there's a couple more people out here, but still you can easily find a spot on the beach where you're the only one for like 100 yards. So you have tons and tons of privacy. You can pretty much do whatever you want. But yeah, this is my favorite spot on all the beaches just because you can literally find a spot that's very secluded. However, you can see the rip currents and everything are pretty strong here. It actually, they always have the red flags out. I'm guessing they probably never go down. But so if you do go swimming, don't go like higher than like knee deep because that's gonna fluctuate. At points you'll be all the way up here and times you'll be all the way down to your ankles. So just remember that, don't go too far out there unless you're like an expert swimmer or surfing or boogie boarding or whatever. This area right here is the La Punta area. I decided to run down here because I actually haven't really like explored this area that much. That's also why I'm making this video, is I haven't explored a lot of these areas. But it's more of the backpacker, hipster area, a lot of vegan restaurants. You can do your smoothie bowls and stuff like that. There are some incredible restaurants down here. I just saw Pincha Tacos, and I've actually seen that one on the internet quite a bit, but it's closed sadly, so I may come back later on today for that. But I'm gonna show you guys the beach real quick, then I'm gonna run back to my apartment because I have some nice toys work I need to catch up on real quick. It was hit with a typhoon a couple days ago, and donations are coming in and stuff like that, and I just have to put them in the books and allocate. As you can see behind me, right here's where a lot of people go to surf. There's probably 50 surfers out there learning how to surf with their instructors. The waves actually don't look that good today, but then again, I'm not a surfer, so I don't know what good or bad waves look like. But none of them are catching waves, so I'm guessing they're probably not that great right now. Decided to stop by Mercado Cicatella. I've actually never been here because I thought it's more of a touristy market, it seems like to me. So normally that's not really my vibe, but I decided why not just swing in, see if they have some cheap tacos or something like that. This market is a lot more touristy than the market down by Centro, by where I live. The market by Centro is like, it's not like every Mexican market, but it's pretty close. Like, prices are better. Yeah, this one was strictly built for tourism because all these storefronts, like, they're all extremely clean. It looks like to me that they have to meet a certain standard or they get kicked out because all of them were extremely like clean. Just made it back to my apartment. I decided I was just gonna go ahead and eat here rather than buy something at the market because the market we went to is a little too touristy for my taste, and I really just wanted something simple like tacos or quesadillas and stuff like that. So I came back. It's granola, yogurt, papaya, which is one of my new favorite fruits, and banana. Super, super simple. But I am gonna work on Knight's Toy stuff for the next hour to 3 hours, depending on how much I get done, how quickly I can get it done. So after that, we'll probably at least run to the beach for sunset, but I want to hopefully take you guys to at least another 1 to 3 beaches today. So I'll see you guys here in a bit. So I just met up here with Dane. He has a YouTube channel. I will link it down below. And where are you from? Just give us a brief.
My name's Dane. My channel's called Chasing Dane. I'm from the UK. We met in Spanish class. Yeah. And I found out he's a YouTuber as well, so I was like, let's hang out.
Yeah, but yeah, so I actually added him on Insta because just to party for a weekend, and then I was like, dude, you're a YouTuber. We should meet up. So Dane wanted to go to a vegan place.
Taco Dog.
So he has, what do you have?
I have avocado and cheesy beans on toast, and it's so good.
I have the nachos. Let's just jump in and try it and rate it. Wow, it's spicy but good. I forgot to tell her poco picante, but that's okay. Good, rank it from 1 to 10.
10 out of 10, hands down.
I'm gonna give mine a 8 out of 10 because in my mind, 10 out of 10 is not really achievable because it could always be better, but so averaged out 9 out of 10. So my drone actually took a spill in the sand the other day, and I thought I broke it because the rotor wouldn't spin, and then I just shook it and shook it and shook it, and it started working again. I was like, oh my gosh. I was so pissed off that lady was yelling at me, so I sat down on my bag to talk to her, and then it fell off my bag, and I was like, yeah, I was like not happy. Just made it to Carrizalillo. I completely butchered it. I'll put it up top. Beach, we actually got some chairs for 100 pesos each because I lost my towel off the motorbike earlier. But there's a lot of people here because it's Saturday, but you don't have to worry about getting the shit knocked out of you 24/7. Like in Cicatella, you're always worried about that wave that's gonna like hit you and then take you out to the ocean. So today ended up like a normal day, not as planned. I made it to 3 beaches rather than 5 or 6. Like I said, that was the plan, but we ended up going to that last beach and just hanging out, renting chairs and just chilling for the rest of the day. And I did have to work a little bit midday, so that burned up a little bit of time. So hey, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you liked the video. And also, I promise I'll take you to the rest of the beaches. Like always, Bo out.
Subscribe now.
After me taking you to those 3 beaches, let me show you my daily life in Puerto Escondido. I go to Spanish school in this video. I go to the beach in the morning to work out, watch the sunset. I basically show you my daily life here, my workflow. So let's jump right into that video. Let's do it. Oh yeah, there's some awesome surf shots too. Bo here, and welcome to Bo Night Daily, where I give you a glimpse into my everyday life. Today, I jumped out of bed, jumped on my motorbike, and came to Playa Carrizalillo just so I could get a morning swim in before Spanish class. Water's looking great. There's people out there swimming laps. Let's do it. It's crazy how much the sand can change in like 1 to 2 days. I was here 2 days ago for Christmas, and there was like not very much rock out there, and it was very like gentle. And now all of a sudden you go out there about 10 yards and it's just like a steep drop off. Crazy how much the waves and everything just change everything in just 2 days. After that very quick drone flight and swim, I need to run back to the house. Spanish class starts in like 45 minutes, so I have to eat still, jump in the shower, and head to school. Just had breakfast this morning, but I was gonna show you guys a little bit what I ate. I forgot to do it before I ate it. I was super hungry. So first off, I had a banana, and then I have part of a papaya down here left. Papaya is like one of my new favorite things. I mentioned it in the other one. I absolutely love papaya. And I buy papaya now for like 20, 30 pesos for a full papaya, which is $1, $1.50. And then I have all my yogurt down here as well. So I basically had yogurt, banana, papaya, all mixed up with some granola on top. Breakfast of champions. I never had that in the States till I started traveling, and some hostels give it to you for breakfast. So good. And I'm off to school. I may film just a little bit, but I don't want to be too disruptive this morning while I'm in class. So I maybe film a little bit, but it's about a 10-minute drive. Let's do it.
El verbo andar. ¿Qué significa andar? ¿Qué significa andar, Coco?
Just made it to Cheddar Alley. I need to get some bread, which is pen, and some sunscreen. For some reason though, the cops have been here the last couple times and they've had a lot of security here. I think they've been having a lot of issues with people stealing stuff. That's the only thing I can figure out, because like even yesterday I was in here and I saw like go up to multiple people and be like they were eating stuff in the store and like basically kicking them out, which is, I've never seen that in Mexico. Like there's security at every single aisle now. Sunscreen's pretty expensive here, anywhere from like $8 all the way up to like $15 to $16 USD. Probably just gonna go with the cheap like $8 to $9 stuff. Just made it all the way up here by Centros. My last stop today, I want to check on the price of an umbrella, and I need a papaya. I always come all the way up here now because I figured out that they're like 20 or 30 pesos up here, or at Cheddar Alley, they're like all the way up to like 80 to 90 pesos each a papaya. So they're a lot cheaper here, so that's why I always drive all the way up here for a papaya. That is literally the cheapest papaya I have ever bought. Like 65 cents, 13 pesos. Extremely good deal. The umbrellas are a little bit more expensive than I thought, and they're bigger than I thought, so I need to probably go get my surf rack from the guy I bought my motorcycle from to carry my umbrella. Or just not have an umbrella. Maybe easier just not to have an umbrella. Just made it back to my apartment. It's already getting extremely hot out there, so I'm gonna hide out in the air conditioner for a while. work on my laptop. I need to work for some stuff for Nice Toys. I need to do some stuff for my YouTube channel. Plus, I also need to do my Spanish homework. So I'll see you guys later on this afternoon. I think me and Alex may be going on an adventure. I just made it out to the beach. I was literally inside my apartment the whole day working on my laptop. I got the newsletter done for Nice Toys. So if you guys want that, sign up. There's a link down below for the nonprofit. You click on that and it'll pretty much, first thing that pops up is you want to sign up for the newsletter. Really easy. I also did my Spanish homework and plus a couple other things for Bow Night Daily YouTube channel. Now I'm actually coming out here to try to attempt to film a Instagram reel I saw on Instagram. So I'll show you guys that and see what you think. It may or may not work out. Good luck with trying to find a spot tonight. There's more people down here than I've actually seen the whole time I've been here. Not a bad thing, not a good thing. It's just a lot more people. Here is the Instagram reel. I hope it turned out. For some reason tonight there was a lot of skydivers, like 50 or so. I've never seen so many. And the last one that came in, there's a big crowd back there too, which is not regular either. Normally there's 1 or 2 people watching, that's it. But the whole crowd was like, ah, puto! Whenever the last person landed, like even with the waves, you could hear it way over here. They're like, ah, puto! It's definitely something different. Something special's going on, I just don't know what it is. Okay, well that is all for today. There's a horse behind me, but that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching Bow Night Daily. I know this video went absolutely like nowhere where I thought it was going to go. I was expecting to do like an adventure this afternoon, but however, got locked in on working on my laptop, and I guess that's just the way it worked. So hey, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to this channel. I promise they're gonna get better, but this was basically a day in my daily life. So hey, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bow out.
Subscribe now.
After me taking you to those 3 beaches, let's jump into video number 3, which is my daily life in Puerto Escondido. I go to Spanish school, go watch the sunset, wake up in the morning, go to the beach and work out. Like, this is the dream life. This is my daily life in Puerto Escondido. Roll it. Bo here, and welcome to Bow Night Daily, where I give you a glimpse into my everyday life. Today we are going to go to a part of Puerto Escondido that people normally don't go to. We're gonna go to the mountains, we're gonna maybe hit a couple beaches. I have 2 hours before class. Let's do it. This first area I'm gonna show you is Colonial San Miguel. A lot of tourists actually, like, they'll be in Puerto Escondido for a month or 2 and literally never make it up here to San Miguel. There's not a lot to see, but it's one of those deals that if you want more authentic Mexico, it's a pretty cool, like, just area to go check out. This is actually the area that me and Alex came up in and gave away food for Christmas, toys to kids, and some school supplies a couple of weeks ago for Christmas. And I'm just gonna kind of give you guys a brief tour of the town, show you around. I don't know a lot about town, but I want to show you guys a couple of the houses and just stuff like that. Just outside of San Miguel, there's all these little like dirt roads that are like, kind of remind me of a spider web, like they go in all different directions. So I encourage you to like just find one, just go follow it. But remember that there is no help out here. So most of the time you don't have cell phone reception. You basically have nothing out here. So you need to at least have a little bit of basic Spanish, or at least have like Google Translate downloaded on your phone. So if you do have a flat or something, you can get a ride back to town or figure out your next step. just to put everything into perspective, this is actually the road right here. You can see all these rocks down here, like definitely not a smooth ride. So that's why I was saying it's very important to like know a little bit of Spanish if you do have issues. It does help though to have bigger tires on your bike, just like I have right here. They do help, but I did actually have a friend that came out here the other night for the jungle party and got a flat. So it's one of those deals that it's a risk, but I've been out here actually on this exact road 3 times now. It's just so much fun for me just to go out here, drive around. And I actually were on my drone today, so hopefully I can get it up and get some really, really cool footage. This whole area really reminds me of like the New Mexico, Colorado area with kind of the rolling mountains and stuff. I don't really know if you call these mountains, I call them mountains, but flying the drone here was super cool because I really got to see an overview look, but in the back of my mind whenever I'm flying the drone out in the middle of nowhere by myself, it always makes me a little nervous because what if I come across something that I'm not supposed to come across? And in the back of my mind, I'm always like, okay, every time we fly this drone, it's a risk. If we need to get out of here, we're leaving the drone behind and getting out of here. Like, it's always a risk, but it always makes me like, especially in Mexico in the back country and stuff, kind of makes me just a bit nervous, especially since I'm right by the road. I'm an easy target, but let's get out of here before I become a statistic. I just arrived in Colonial Nuevo Anecer, and it's very different here because you have a very wide range of incomes. You can see by the houses, you have some lower income families, and you have some houses that almost look more or less vacation-like. I'll show you a couple houses right now. Stopped at a tienda to get a little Gatorade. They're all over the Colonials. There'll be like one per street sometimes. But I have about an hour before class, so I do need to start easing back, because even if I hurried as fast as I could, I'm about 30 minutes outside of town, and I'm sure I'll stop on the way back to school. So I started filming that clip, and then I didn't realize the guy was coming over the hill, and I turned around the camera and I saw him, and I was like, ah, it'll be fine. As he got closer, I saw that he had a machete, and I was like, ah, well, which isn't threatening at all. But I mean, it's so funny because, like, I hope I got it on camera of, like, he like came over and looked at the camera with the machete. Mexico. Just got back from the mountains, and I ran into Centro Gracias to grab some food real quick. This class literally starts in like 20 minutes, and it's from 11:30 to 1:30, so I knew I would be hungry by the end, so I figured I'd run in town, grab something really quick, and then head to school. First thing I'm gonna eat is, I believe this is my quesadilla, but it doesn't look like quesadilla. I ordered 2 tacos and 1 quesadilla. Really good though. Basically a fried, loaded quesadilla. Super crunchy, lettuce, cheese, more cheese on top.
little bit of sour cream, some tomatoes. It is not warm, but I'm gonna rate it 7 out of 10. Definitely not a disappointment whatsoever. Next up is the barbacoa tacos, and I'm gonna try this sauce, but I'm guessing it's extremely like hot. That'd be my guess. It's probably gonna be like, that would be correct. Really like a drop on the finger, yeah. It's like blow your stomach up hot. So we're gonna skip out on the sauce like normal for me. These are really, really hot, freshly cooked. Barbacoa is actually a pork that is cooked in a, like they dig a hole, put fire in it, then put the pork on top of the fire, and it's like pit cooked pork. One thing about barbacoa, it's always very, very greasy, but I'm gonna give this one a 8.5 out of 10. Pretty good barbacoa for especially just random street place that I just walked into. As soon as I ate those barbacoa tacos, I felt the grease like hit my stomach, and I was like, oh man. So hopefully I'll be able to survive my Spanish class, but still extremely, extremely good. That's normal for barbacoa. But I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of like tour of a colonial in the mountains above Puerto Escondido, because it's something that a lot of people never even see. They can be here for months and never see it. So hey, thank you so much for watching Boat-Night Daily. Boat-Night Daily. I'll see you guys next week. Like and subscribe. Bo out.
Subscribe now.
After that excursion in the mountains, let's jump to the video that has completely changed the channel, taken off, got me in some, how do I say, policy strikes with Facebook. That is the nude beach in Zipolite. This video has completely taken off. Like, it's one of my fastest to 1,000 videos in a very, very long time. Tons of watch time. I mean, every single day I wake up and it's got a couple more hundred views, which is absolutely mind-blowing since this is a new channel, and that just proves that the YouTube algorithm loves new channels. So hey, roll it. I hope that you really, really, really like this one. And this one was definitely extremely special to me, especially at the very end where I go buy the guy's beer, play with the kids, let the kids fly my drone. Check it out. Bo here. Good morning and welcome back to Boat-Night Daily. Today, I'm doing something that people have told me my motorbike actually can't do. They said my motorbike can't make it an hour and a half from Puerto Escondido to the nude beach in Zipolite. So I figured, let's try it. The worst that's gonna happen is it's gonna get overheated and I'm gonna get stranded on the side of the road. I'm on the first minute of my ride and I've already can tell my new GoPro mount on my motorbike shaky, probably not gonna work. But the good thing is I'm hands-free. I'm hands-free and a whole lot safer than I was in the previous videos. So you're welcome, Mom. Well, this is turning into classic Bo to the T. I don't have cell phone reception. Don't know where I am. I pulled over to give my bike a mandatory like 10-minute break, just letting it rest for a minute, because that's the issue with these bikes is their revs so high that you have to be careful you don't overheat them. But I'm guessing it automatically has a overheat shut off. I just don't want to mess up my bikes. If I mess up this bike, that means I have to buy another one or rent one. But I don't have cell phone reception. I think it's a straight shot from Puerto Escondido. I looked at the map like 2 weeks ago and I know the direction. So I've been driving down the highway, cars are going by me, like I'm just like, ding. I basically feel like this off of Dumb and Dumber. So the plan is I'm gonna run down the playa, give my bike a bit of a break, maybe look around the town for a second, jump back on it, and keep on heading to Zipolite. I literally found the only tree to park my motorbike on the beach. That's not like private property behind me. But look at this. This is incredible. I just really wish I knew where the hell I was, but this is incredible. Just talked to these two guys behind me. They're actually building a shade right here on the beach because there's literally no shade here for like their families. And one of them's name was Benito, the other one was Antonio, and they said this town is called Tomatol. I believe I'm saying that right. And the beach is also called Tomatal. But no cell phone reception. I'm just gonna check it out, give my bike a quick break, but this is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, this is beautiful. It looks like to me somebody has actually had their motorbike out here. So I may take my motorbike out here before I leave. Maybe. That was La Playa Tomatal. This is a beautiful beach. Like literally, I see 1, 2, 3 surfers out there. 3 guys building the shade behind me. Right there. Like that's it. Like literally, there's not very many people here whatsoever. An incredible beach. You need to check this place out. But I need to get on the bike because I still have like an hour drive to go, and I may have got over my head just a bit on this drive. But my bike has had at least a 20-minute break, so it's time to get on it for another 30, 45 minutes. Let's do it. Just got filled up at the gas station. Now I am letting my bike cool down. I found a little shady spot, gonna sit here. It wasn't running rough yet, but I could feel the heat coming off of it, like wherever I stopped to turn around to come to the gas station. So I know it's getting a little bit warm, and the environment here doesn't really help it that much because like right now it's like 80, 85 degrees, so it's not, if it was cold weather out, I don't think I would have any issue. So if I would have got up at 5 this morning and headed here, I think I probably could have almost went straight here without like stopping 3 times. This will actually be my last stop, I think, till I get to Zipolite or Mazunte. I also didn't realize that Mazunte was before Zipolite. I thought Zipolite was closer. So I may end up at Mazunte, but I definitely want to hit up Zipolite, and then I'm gonna have to come back pretty much right away because it's gonna take me at least 2 hours. "15 minutes in on my 30-minute mandatory motorbike break so she doesn't get too tired or too hot. Watching a little Netflix to pass the time. Have no cell phone reception, good thing I had something downloaded. And the police are watching out for me. The police officer just came over to check on me. This must not be a normal thing that people like, because I told them, yeah, I'm taking a rest with my motorbike, like just letting it cool down. I'm guessing though that a lot of people just rent motorbikes and they just run them like hell. I bought this motorbike, so I want to kind of take care of it, because if it burns up, like I joke about it being a piece of shit and stuff, but it's actually a really nice motorbike. And if it burns up, then I have to either rent one or buy another. So I'd prefer that not to happen, so I'm just gonna continue on my rest. But yeah, it's obviously not normal. For what seems like a very, very long time, it's been 25 minutes, and my bike's cooled off enough to go on to Zipolite. May have to stop at Mazunte, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna try to go straight now to Zipolite. Let's do it. That was a crazy accident. I have not seen a motorcycle smash like that, like ever. It went right underneath like the dirt hauling truck,
and like the engine and everything was smashed. Antifreeze was everywhere. I don't think anybody was hurt from just the way people were acting, but they weren't moving anything, which is a little weird. Normally, if something like that happens in Mexico, they instantly pull it off on the side of the road. So that's the only reason I'm like, nah, maybe somebody actually was hurt, because they hadn't moved anything yet. But I have another 15 minutes till Zipolite. My bike does need a break, but we're just gonna keep on going and just take it easy, because like I just went through Mazunte, that's where the accident was, and I was kind of going pretty slow. It wasn't completely wrapped out the whole time. Just made it to Nude Beach, and it's coming to realize it's gonna be a little hard to film here. I have to watch what's in the background. I have to like watch, make sure nobody thinks I'm pointing the camera at them. So yeah, it's gonna be a little difficult to film here. I'm gonna try to film a little bit. I need to at least get a thumbnail. But so far my Nude Beach experience would probably be like 5 out of 10. It's a freaking normal beach. There's probably like, no, there's more than like 2 nude people, but there's like less than 100. One thing about it though, this is an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous beach. Like you got cliffs right over here. Don't want to go too far with the camera. Cliffs right over there. You have cliffs on the other side. Like it's kind of like excluded, and this water comes like it'll go all the way out and it'll come all the way back in. Like right now I'm about ankle deep. Here in a minute I'll have no water under me. The water's very, very gentle and tranquil. I was gonna go somewhere else to eat. I was about to jump on the motorbike, and I decided why not spend a little extra, eat on the beach. So I ordered 3 Camarón tacos de frito. I mixed it up a little bit. My Spanish is still a work in progress, but I ordered 3 fried shrimp tacos. Really, really excited for that. A giant bottle of water, because I really didn't think this through. I still have like best case scenario, a 2-hour drive back. So I only have like another 30, 45 minutes here, and then I literally have to jump on my bike and drive back before it gets dark. But hey, it's part of the adventure, right? I thought I was ordering tacos, however, that's not what came, but I'm perfectly happy with that. It's like fried rolls, looks like with shrimp and stuff in it. Holy shit. This is the biggest, like, I was expecting to be good. This is delicious, though. I mean, so it has like some garlic in it. It has the sweet, not the sweet, the like pickled onions in it too. Shrimp, butter. Dude, these are a 9.6 out of 10. These are delicious. And they gave me some beets. Put on there avocado, lettuce. I'm always a little leery about eating lettuce here, but that's okay. This place is right on the beach and called El Caraco. It's delicious, 9.6, gotta check it out. Just got done at the beach, ran over to a park for just a minute, just for some shade. Now I'm gonna jump back on my bike and head back to Puerto Escondido. I'm gonna have to drive 30, 45 minutes, take a break, drive 30, 45 minutes, take a break, and then drive the rest of the way. So I need to get going though, because sun goes down in about 3 hours, and if I have any trouble whatsoever, it's not gonna be good. On the way here, I saw this incredible bridge that goes right out to the ocean, so I had to stop and film it. And I met a guy that was riding his bike from basically like 20 minutes from where I was at, all the way up to Terra Blanca, which is about 20 minutes from Puerto Escondido, 30 minutes. So basically about an hour motorbike ride. Today, in the middle of the heat, he was riding his bike, but that is one of the most beautiful bridges I have ever been on. Like, I drove over it and I had to turn back around, film on it.
I hope you guys can see that iguana. They actually have a iguana sign right behind me, but it's actually closed. But I parked my bike here to fly the drone, and he's literally right over the fence. He's a big sucker. He's massive. Do you guys remember those guys from earlier that were building the shade on the beach? So I actually ran down there and they're still working. They're almost done. So I decided what would be an awesome thing to do would be to go get a 6-pack of beer and basically show back up and give them a beer, because they were super, super awesome to me this morning. Like, they told me where I was. They like had a full conversation with me, even though they had a lot. Just stopped here and they got their shelter finished and met Jason. He has some chiquilites that they're about to cook. One of them has eggs in them. Oh, this is the one that has eggs. ¿Huevos? Ah, see. There's the eggs. That one's female. We have a professional over here. 3, 2, 1.
Yo ya antes de volver
That is exactly what I live for. I gave the guys beer, played with the kids, let them fly my drone, and they were one of the kids, Jason, was extremely good at it. Like, I was like, oh, it's just like a video game, and he's like, I see, and just like instantly took to it. Great family, super cool like experience to meet him again and stuff like that. But hey, that's it for today. The sun is setting right there. I am approximately 30 minutes from my home in Puerto Escondido. My bike's had plenty good of a break. I am going to jump on my bike before it gets dark, head home. But hey, thank you so much for watching Bow Night Daily. Stay tuned for the next episode next week. And like always, Bow out.
Subscribe now.
That sums up my first month in Puerto Escondido. Completely like life-changing. I actually have never loved the beach, but for some reason Porto has completely changed that. However, I will give a couple disclaimers. Porto, in my opinion, is not the place if you're wanting to buckle down and do work. The Wi-Fi is okay. I can handle it doing YouTube, which says the Wi-Fi is okay. It's as good as Southwest Kansas, where I'm from. So hey, and it's just not a good place to be like 100% focused. That's my only beef with Porto. Other than that, I absolutely love it. I love the day ventures on the motorbike. I love all the beautiful beaches. I love going to the beach and playing soccer with locals, even though I'm horrible at soccer. I love coming to watch a sunset. So hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have not yet, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below your favorite video. And I'll see you guys next week. Bow out.
Subscribe now.